Alright, Shalom. This is brother Amawan Makar coming at you with another lesson. First and foremost, I want to give all praises as always to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bahashim Rachaha Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elder bishops of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the hopeful elect. So, like I said, it's going to be a brief one, man. But it's just about this world, man. If we're not careful, and I'm speaking lessons like this, man, I'm always speaking to myself first and foremost, and to anyone else who may be sometimes going through these things, which I think the time most of the brothers at one point or another might go through something or go through things like this, where you just kind of lose focus and you start letting not worldly things per se, but things that are unimportant in the world creeping over doing this work, man, and being in this truth. Alright, it's like you have to try and remind yourself sometimes of the fire that we all have when we come into this thing, the fire that we have in our bellies, man, for this truth, right? Cling on to that, man. Stay focused, because the distractions in this world are so easily attainable that sometimes you'll be doing, there might be a week, I'm going to be honest, man, there might be a week where I watch more bullshit than I watch videos, man, like edifying videos, and that's sort of, when you start doing things like that, it takes it quenches the spirit, if you understand what I'm saying. Like, it cools the spirit down, man. Like, we're supposed to be on fire for this thing, man. And like I said, this is a rebuke to myself, right? As well as, not a rebuke, but this is a reminder, let's put it like that, man. Alright? Because while the Lord is dealing with you, man, you got to hold on to that, man, because He can just cast you away. And the Lord is very, very, very forgiving, man. Alright, so my point is, we've got to stay focused, stay in the spirit as much as you possibly can, man. There's brothers that are, sick, and they're putting the work in, man. Alright? So, those are able-bodied brothers. I'm not saying, I'm fit as a fiddle, blah, but that's not the point. The point I'm making is that, do the best you can, man. Right? Do the best you can. Okay? This is Proverbs 4:1. It says, "Hear ye children the instruction of a father, and attend to no understanding. For I give you good doctrine. Forsake ye not my law. For I was my father's son, tender, and only beloved in the sight of my mother. He taught me also, and said unto me, Let thine heart retain my words, keep my commandments, and live. Get wisdom, get understanding, forget it not, neither decline from the words of my mouth. Forsake her not, and she shall preserve thee. Love her, and she shall keep thee." Right? Because wisdom ultimately, this thing is about wisdom, man. The scriptures is all wisdom, right, pertaining to life. Right? The bullshit in this world is not going to do us any favors. It's not going to save us. Right? It's just a pure entertainment. Right? That's all it is. And distraction. Right? And there's nothing wrong with once in a while. Balance. There's a balance, man. You sometimes you want to be not distracted from the truth, but you want to, you can't always be intense. You can't always be intense. Right? That's to come. Right? All that intensity is to come, man. Right, wisdom, verse 7, wisdom is the principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all that getting, get understanding. Exalt her, and she shall promote thee, she shall bring thee to honour when thou dost embrace her. She shall give thine head an ornament of grace, a crown of glory shall she deliver to thee. Right? So, at the end of the day, you want to divide your time correctly, man. You know, I'm trying to think of a scripture that's coming into my mind. Let's see if I can find it. Can't think of it right now. Sugar. Look, if it comes to me, if the spirit's on me, it comes to me. You know. Let's get another one in Proverbs, man. This won't be quick anyway. Proverbs 16:3 says, "Commit thy works unto the Lord, and thy thoughts shall be established." So commit thy works, man. Commit your time, man. Right? Commit your time to the Lord, man. You know. You know, we've been given this knowledge, right? And the worst thing we can do is there's men that's come into this, man, and they've wasted their chance, man. You know, if you're still here and you're still doing this, right? You still going to camp, man. The Lord is being so what am I doing? He's being kind, man, right? Merciful, in fact, I should say. Matthew 6:24 says, "No man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one and love the other, or else he will hold the one and despise the other. He cannot serve the Most High Yahweh and Mammon." So you can't have one foot in the world, but we're in the world, man. We use the world, but we don't abuse the world, as the scripture says, man. But you know, we can't have one foot in it. We can't be split down the middle like that and have one foot in there. That's like, you know, half of, you know, 4 days or 3 days out of the week you're smoking weed. And I'm not saying I'm doing this, by the way, obviously. I'm just saying, I'm putting it into an extreme context. You can't be, you know, going clubbing and committing adultery and eating pork and all that other stuff 3 or 4 days of the week, and then the other 3 or 4 days of the week you're trying to be righteous. And no, man, and that's extreme levels, man. But what I'm saying is, like, don't let the simple distractions in this world steer you away from being focused, right? Don't let a week go by and you haven't read any scriptures or you haven't done any videos. You know, sometimes things get in the way, man. Like I said, we're in the world, and sometimes it's not easy, man. It's a challenge. It's challenging. It's supposed to be, man. But remember, man's goings is of the Lord, man. All right. And that comes out a lot, but we've got to remember that the Most High's in control, so everything we do is through the Lord's will, man. You know. Let's get Romans. Right, this is a perfect one as well. Romans chapter 12:1 says, "I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High Yahweh, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice, holy, acceptable unto the Most High, which is your reasonable service, and be not conformed to this world," right? You know, be not wrapped up in this world, man. Alright. Balance. Look, find the balance. Sometimes you find the balance. We all find the balance at one point, but the balance can be tipped, right? be tipped one way or another. Sometimes we can be over righteous, man. Find the balance, man. Be realistic, right? And be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind, that ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. You know, for I say through the grace given unto me, that to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as Yahweh have dealt to every man the measure of faith. So yeah, that over righteousness, man. And that's definitely a thing as well as being under righteous. For as we have many members, verse 4, for as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, so we, being many, are one body in Hamashiach, and every one members one of another, having then gifts differing according to the grace that is given to us, whether prophecy, let us prophesy according to the proportion of faith. I don't want to read all that, but basically, man, you got your tools, man. Use your tools, man. Right? The tools that the Most High has given you, man. Whatever it is you're good at, use that. Right? Just get the work done, man. Stay in the spirit, man. Really, that's what I'm saying. Is stay in the spirit, man. And we can go back to Matthew real quick. So he says, but seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Right? See, that should be the primary goal, because I guarantee you, when you come into this truth, that's all it is, man. Some might say they were too intense with it, because I know I was. You know, not to get into that too much, man. But I was abstaining from so many things that weren't even needed to be, you know, abstained from, man. Man, I didn't even have any. I remember, like the scriptures tell you, man. You know, it's a bitter pill. This is bitter, right? When you swallow the whole roll, man, it's sweet at first, but it becomes bitter, right? So that bitterness, man, it makes you hate everything and hate the world and hate, you know, the Edomites. We're supposed to hate them, but you know what I'm saying? It's so much so that it becomes everything. You know, I stopped listening to. I stopped listening to music, man. Every day was just moody. You know, people that know me know I already look like that, but I'm not that kind of guy. Like, I'm not a moody guy. Like, I'm not a, you know, I'm not a walk around angry all the time guy. But when I came into this truth, man, I learned of it, man. I became that guy, man. And then I had to learn through examples and through the apostles and that to balance it, man, through the spirit. But like I said, man, talking about it again, it's balance, man. You know, James 1:8 says a double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So, you know, be singular. Be singular, man. Be singular in your mind, man. Focus on this thing of ours, man. This truth. You know, it's all we have, man. It's all we have really in this world, man. We have been chosen, man. Right? Whether or not we have the elect, we hope to be able to hope for it, but we have been chosen to do this as it is, right? This is Proverbs. I'll finish here. Proverbs 4:20. Proverbs 4:20. My son, attend to my words, incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart, for they are life unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all diligence, for out of it are the issues of life. Put away from thee a froward mouth, and perverse lips put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee. That's singular tunnel vision, man. Right? Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established. So move diligently, man. Think about it, man. You know, have you watched enough lessons, man? Have you been watching the apostles? Have you done enough lessons? Have you been reading? Have you been studying? You know, have you been watching too much of one thing, man? You know, because you start to watch certain, go on YouTube, you start to watch certain things. I mean, I'm into certain things, man. You know, I'll keep it real. I'm into certain things, right? And certain things, I might watch a video, and the next thing you know, I'm watching more, and I'm not watching anything else. We have to be open, we have to be truthful with ourselves, and let these be examples to others. You know, what not to do, man. Listen, man, this is basically a rebuke for myself. You know, because I know that I could be doing more at the moment, right? You know, so that's what I'm saying on that. Right, and I read the last bit again. It says, "Ponder not the path of their feet." So like, ponder the path of their feet, right? And let all their ways be established. Like, move correctly, think about things, move diligently, man, according to this truth. You know, what are you doing enough? Think about it, man. Turn not to the right hand nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil. Yeah, man. The scriptures say to abstain from all appearances of evil, man. So if you think you're, doing something that is not according to this truth, man, you're gonna know, man. But is the will on you? Has the Lord put the will on you to correct yourself? You know, remember, this is, like I said before, this is all about the will of the Most High, man. So we can just do what we can only do what we can do in this thing, right? To just basically do our best, man. So yeah, I think I'm gonna close on that, man. And Lord willing, this was edifying, you know. And if anyone that watches it that's has this happen to them sometimes, you know, it'll be edifying to you, man. So with that, I'll give all praises, honor and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Racha, Kodash, double honors to the apostles and elder bishops, the great millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect, and to the great multitude destined also for salvation, man. Those other men and women out there that are listening to this truth, whether it be from me or whoever, man, as long as they're getting the whole truth and nothing but the truth, man. Blessings to you. And with that, I'll say shalom.